What if I told you that this crisp audio that you are currently hearing isn't actually coming from that mic at all? I love new gear and technology and sound equipment. I really do. And the reason why is because having over 20 years of experience in the music space, you see my guitars up there, and now more recently being a full-time content creator for the last 5 years on Twitch as a Twitch partner. Audio matters, and I need you to know that, because today we're talking about microphones. I'm a big believer in this right here, the Shure SM7B. It is the tried and tested audio king. It's amazing. Many streamers use it, myself included. In fact, I love it so much that I even have a second one right here for when we have a guest with me here in the stream room. Now, what if I told you that this crisp audio that you are currently hearing isn't actually coming from that mic at all, but instead today what I have is this right here, the HyperX Procast. Now HyperX did send me this, so thank you to them, but this is going to be my unbiased opinion on this microphone. Will I keep using it? Will I not? Let's find out together. So first up, one of the things you need to know is this isn't really a fair comparison, because these two microphones are different types of microphones. You might not have known that that was a thing. There are two types, condenser and dynamic. They do different things, and they're both good in different ways. And this microphone right here, the SM7B, is in fact a dynamic mic, whereas the HyperX microphone that we are now using is a condenser. The biggest difference, I guess if I could simplify what the difference is and which one you should choose, if you've got a lot of background noise, then a dynamic mic might be more helpful for you. It's going to eliminate a bit more of that, whereas the condenser mic, the HyperX mic that I've got here, is going to pick up a little bit more. Even though this is a condenser mic and it should be picking up a lot of things, it's still doing a really good job at eliminating a lot of that. This is with no processing. This is just running straight through the Rodecaster Pro sound desk, and that's it. As an example, I currently have Kira, my little kitty, walking around somewhere behind me. She's eating food. You might hear some crunching. I've got the aircon running right now, and I've got my gaming PC with full fans on. So the HyperX Procast is HyperX's very first XLR microphone. Back when I first started streaming, I used to use a Turtle Beach headset, and that was my only mic, the headset mic. I accidentally broke that on stream. That's another story. And so we ended up moving on to a HyperX headset because of the audio quality. See, I was looking for a good mic, and that's what set the HyperX headset apart. I knew that the Cloud 2s had an inbuilt mic that was supposed to be really good, so I was like, all right, let's give it a try. Eventually, though, I was able to upgrade to the point where I started working with XLR microphones like I used to back in the Muso side of my life. And so now I went to the SM7B. Knowing that HyperX is now also in this space and that they've gone up to XLRs to bring us the Procast is an awesome thing, because it gives us more variety and more of a chance for everyday people to give something like this a go. If this is your first time getting into the world of XLR microphones and you're already using HyperX and you're a part of that ecosystem, this could be the right choice for you. The other thing with the Procast is that right out of the box, it comes already on a shock mount for you and has a pop filter that you can just clip on. It takes 2 seconds. There's basically no assembly. You put this on whatever mount or stand you have, and you're good to go out of the box. Now, if you're new to the world of audio, before you run off and buy one and then complain to me later that it's not working because you don't know where to plug it in, it's an XLR microphone, which means one of these things. This is what you're going to need, an XLR cable. And HyperX do actually make one. This is their own one that they also sent me to try out. And can I just say, like, just from an aesthetic standpoint, the braided style and the color of it, it just works. It's like many of the other cables I have, but it just kind of feels a bit more luxe, and that's kind of nice. I cannot emphasize enough that the biggest asset that you could have is your audio, okay? If you're in any form of content creation, video creation, whatever it might be, whether it's live or otherwise, people can put up with bad video quality. But when it comes to the audio quality, that is what sets you apart, and that is so, so important. Before you prioritize going and getting a fancy camera and fancy lighting, can I recommend taking the step into good audio quality? And here's why. I'm going to give you a practical demonstration as to why your audio is more important than your video. I'm going to say the exact same sentence twice, once with audio cutting in and out, once with video cutting in and out, and you tell me which one's more annoying. Is Kieran, and 3 times Tuesdays, Wednesdays, 2 p.m. and I'd love to see you there. / My name is Kieran, and I stream 3 times a week on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. Love to see you in there, and join us on twitch.tv / Pastor SKAR. I think it's pretty clear cut, and the reason why is because at the end of the day, what your viewers, what people are coming to you for is a story, is a journey, is a narrative, is being part of that process, not just to see something on the screen. So therefore, having something flashing on and off, although that would never really happen in a live stream, because if your stream is flashing on and off, contact me, I'll help you get it fixed. But if that were to be happening, as long as they can hear what's going on, they can still follow the journey. If the audio is cutting out, then that's not really going to be the case. And although, yes, you're probably not going to be muting and unmuting like I was, really, if your audio quality is bad enough or it's not mixed correctly, your gameplay is too loud, that's essentially what the viewer experiences, that they miss words, that they miss certain bits, and the narrative doesn't quite work, leading to them saying, you know what, I think I'm just going to go check something else out. Another couple of things worth noting if you are into the behind-the-scenes techie side of microphones, this has a cardioid pattern and requires 48-volt phantom power, which means that you need to make sure that it's got enough power going to the actual microphone to get the sound that you want. And another thing worth noting is that on the actual microphone itself, there are 2 switches on the back, one with a high pass filter and one with a pad that you can enable or disable as you want, meaning you don't actually need software to do that. That is to help you eliminate some of that room background noise, some of those highs, those kinds of things. So if you do get this mic, have a fiddle with it and see if you like the before or after better as you pick what suits your environment best. And lastly, what's it gonna cost? At the end of the day, that is a big factor for a lot of people, and this microphone is more cost effective than something like the Shure SM7B. So if that is a factor for you and you wanna save a few dollars, you can absolutely grab this. Right now, at the time of me making this video, I can see that the microphone is available for 334 Australian dollars online. So that gives you a bit of a ballpark as to what you're looking at. Keeping in mind, you will also need to pick up an XLR cable and make sure that you've got the audio interface to be able to connect that in to your PC. If you want to know more about how to do all that kind of stuff, let me know in the comments down below. I can make another video if that's going to be helpful for you. So what's the verdict? Do I get this microphone? Do I not get this microphone? What is the play? Well, as often is the case when I do these gear reviews, the answer is going to be up to you. I don't want to tell you what to buy or not buy because people's use case is different. Your budget is different. Your needs are different. The room that you are in is different. Your use case is different. But based on what we've explained today, hopefully that'll help you make that decision. Do I like the microphone? Absolutely. It looks good. It sounds good. At the start of this video, I was able to make people think that I was using the SM7B when I wasn't, purely because this has a comparable sound. If this thing sounded like a potato, then you would have been like, something's not adding up. But realistically, that probably wasn't the case. Again, I just want to say thank you to HyperX for actually sending me this microphone free of charge for me to test out, try out. And for what it's worth, by the time you are watching this video, I will actually be setting up the HyperX Procast as my mainstream microphone for a time to try it out properly. So if you want to hear it in real time and ask real-time questions, then join me on twitch.tv / Pastor SKAR, and you'll be able to hear it right there with all the audio processing and all that good stuff. And to close, just want to say thank you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you in the next one. God bless you guys, and remember, you are valuable. I'll see you around, all right? Okay, love you, bye.